everybody, we're back for another round of soft tissue things that you can work on here with us at the office, and some of these are even safe for you to work on at home with the right supervision and instructions, okay? So we were showing you earlier how to use cups at home or here in the office, how we might use them, and we're talking about Amber's posterior shoulder here. This is the back of your rotator cuff, the infraspinatus. There's also the lat and the teres are coming up here, and this is kind of a pretty grumpy spot for shoulders, and it can get really stiff and tight because we've got our arms kind of here in computer town all day, okay? So she noticed she had kind of a grumpy spot here. We had the cup here, and sometimes it's hard to keep a cup on a curvy spot because the cup edge is flat, and we're not really flat, okay? So that's where we might use a tool. You might have heard of Graston tools, rock blades. There's all kinds of different brands. We use the FAKTR tools. Basically, it's a stainless steel tool. It's got a little bit of an edge on it, but not a sharp edge, okay? And we can use this sometimes in places where we can't get a cup. It's really great on things like grumpy forearms, so my patients that are coming in having pain or tingling in their hands after working on the computer for a long time, it's really nice on forearms, and we're going to show you here on Amber's shoulders. So we're going to get a little lotion on there. And again, we can do this static where I'm just scraping the tool across Amber, or we can do this with a little motion. So if she was having a little pain in overhead motion, we can do this. And so we're moving the muscle fibers as we're releasing all the little stuck grumpy spots. We can go different directions, thinking about the orientation of the muscles under the skin. And the nice part about the tool is that you can feel little kind of bump, 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 bump. So it's not only helping release the spots, it's also showing you where the grumpy spots are. So even if you don't even know your anatomy at all, you've never heard of any of these muscles I just mentioned, we can show you where the grumpy spots are at home and have you feel the little vibrations in the tool. And really, you don't need to buy these. I often have people just go home and poke around their kitchen. The back of a butter knife or a spoon is usually perfect. Okay, and we work in here. If we work real hard, for sure, we could leave Amber with some awesome bruises, but that's not our goal. I want to get her, if she was having pain with overhead motion, we would want to see where we would need to release to get that cleaned up out of there. So we can use short little strokes, we can make little circles, we can do long strokes, we can think about that muscle coming clear up here onto the shoulder itself, okay? And sometimes you get some little pink dots. She's getting just a couple little tiny ones here, but I'm not going real vigorous here. And just clean that right out. And you can get it right onto things that normally you would be really hard pressed to massage right here. This, I know you can't see it or feel it, but this is really gristly. This is kind of where the tendons of the rotator cuff and the shoulder capsule are coming along. And it's really like bump, 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 bump. Okay, super gristly. And I've got a really light touch here. We're right on a bone and some gristly bits here. If I go real hard here, she's gonna just whack me right in the head, okay? But we can free up those attachments of the tendons and the ligaments and the joint capsule and all the gristly bits and really create some freedom of movement in a way that it would be really difficult to do with fingers and hands, okay? So those are scraping, or you might have heard Gua Sha, Graston. Those are all just synonyms for any kind of instrument-assisted soft tissue manipulation. And that's just another thing that we offer to patients here at Synergy Chiropractic. Thanks for watching.